Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And here's Hullet.
And that's gone loose.
And here's Seedorf.
Threads one in.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so... Oh, he's been caught napped,
and the shot! It's run loose, in he goes again. No mistake! Two, and we've barely begun here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Portugal are sitting pretty. 2-0.
Shoots! And yes, it's there!
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes.
And Cruyff! And he nearly went all the way.
Cruyff can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Gattuso. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chance, surely! Luis Suarez, he just has something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And now he has two.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pepe attempts a clearance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Messi.
Luis Suarez!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Has another go!
They want to be quick to recover this. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Gattuso. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is a little undercooked.
Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post.
Pepe gets good distance on it.
Yaya Toure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nesta makes the interception.
Yaya Toure.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. And it's Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous.
Climbs up big!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maldini gets it away. And they're back on the ball again. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lam. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Bullet! Off the post!
Seedorf. Bale, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Hullet. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Hullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez. And this is Messi.
And Messi!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yaya Toure.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that interception, what? And there is the half-time whistle. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So there was the first half.
We've seen some really terrific football in that half with the flow of goals. And of course there are mistakes, but I'm not in a mood to moan.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. Tries to pass it through. Cleared away. And that has left him in a heap. Hullet.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Seedorf. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Messi. Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Nedved. Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And a chance! Goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Luis Suarez.
Luis Suarez! Oh, Ah, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Well read, and the danger is averted. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just eases him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's lost his man.
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. He's got shapes to shoot! And this is Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Johan Cruyff.
Cannavaro.
Number 22, Hullet. Number 5,
And it's Thuram.
Bellingham.
Oh, this
Number
looks sharp.
9, Suarez.
He's
Coming on the
through.
field.
It's Dembele! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Flashes it across.
He rises!
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hullet picked out brilliantly. Tries to play it.
And the shot!
And somehow he kept it out.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved.
Chance! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Nedved plays it short. Lahm plays
Terrific header!
and he's there to belt it away. Mateus. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gattuso. And here's Dembele.
4
Maldini
added minutes
pulls
has
off
been
an
indicated.
exemplary piece of defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's tidy. Messi. And the counter is on. And it's Hullet. Oh, well played. He got back really well. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.